How's it going, everyone? I'm just driving in my 3rd gen TRD Pro Tacoma. I do like this truck a lot. It's almost a year. I just saw Car Care Nuts, that channel. He's really good, Car Care. He was talking about the 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, which is the new one with the hybrid engine. Mine's the last of the V6. He had a lot of useful information for those that are looking for that truck in particular. He had a lot of cons on it, which I kind of want to go over. And yeah, so I just wanted to talk about, why really I went with the V6 over the 4-cylinder hybrid. This truck is very, very smooth for me anyways. And I'm getting 22.9. I think the best I got was like 24 miles per gallon on highway. I drive mostly highway too. But it's very, very smooth ride, and it's got the same shocks as the 2024 Tacoma TRD Pro. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. And he talks about a lot of the things he talks about was, hold on, there's going to be a rainstorm coming, I think, is that the new one's kind of gimmicky in ways. He doesn't like the, the seats, because we have seats here, the TRD Pro. The new seats have the isodynamic, where he says it's very, very gimmicky. He doesn't like it at all. He was talking about it, and he just said it's not even worth it, basically. It does come with a tool to, increase the pressure or whatever, but these seats are just fine. He really talked about, the back seats, how you can't even get in. The back seats in here are just fine. I mean, I'm only 5 foot. I'm 5'7", but even taller people, they have the seats and they can get in no problem in the 3rd gen. But the 4th gen, there's no room at all, so they really screwed up there, I think. Another thing he was talking about was the rear slider. See that slider? The new one has the it's like a cutout, square, so it's not as big, which kind of sucks. Gas mileage is probably the same as the V6. I mean, I'm keeping the stock, and I'm getting anywhere between 20 to 24 miles per gallon. I don't rev it too crazy either. You can see right here, that's my gas mileage. I don't rev it too crazy. He said the hood, that was another thing, the hood was rattling up and down. On mine it does not. The TRD Pro, it does not rattle up and down, but on the new one, the 2024 Tacoma, it rattles up and down, which is a very disappointment, I think. He doesn't like the e-brake is different too. This one's old school e-brake on the 3rd gen. The new one's different, and he didn't like the controls either. He liked the old school control where you go two-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and then 4-wheel drive low. The new one has kind of a set right here in the middle part, and yeah, he just didn't like it. So he did talk a lot about the the engine too as well. He showed about the compartment and the inside engine, and he was saying he was a little nervous about it just because of how tight everything is. He did say it too, the paint. The paint was another thing that, for the price, this is, I think I paid what did I say, $52,000. The new one's $66,000, I believe, or $65,000 and some change, but with tax it's gonna be over $66,000 easily, $1,000. So it's a big chunk, and the paint on it, I guess, is not that great. He was showing the black paint and how faded it gets, and it's just, I'm very happy I bought this truck over the 4th gen Tacoma. I didn't think it would be this, these many problems. The Tundra is having like, I think they said 100,000 recalls on the new Tundra engine, and that went from a 8-cylinder to a V6 turbo hybrid. So the Tacoma kind of went the same way. They went from a V6, which I have here, the TRD Pro, the last of the V6, to a 4-cylinder hybrid turbo. So I'm thinking they're going to have a lot of issues with that, especially since it's a first year production. And I bought basically the last year production, so I was happy about that. He didn't really talk about anything too positive about the truck. I mean, he said the spare tire on the new one, the 4th gen, is a full-size spare tire, which is nice, but nothing too crazy. I just wanted to talk about what he talked about, just to summarize it, because his video is very long. And yeah, I was actually surprised how critical he got, because he's always very positive with Tacomas, and how he was very positive with like selling them, that they're the best and stuff. And Car Care Nut, he just kind of went at it with it. He's like, I don't think it's going to be as reliable and stuff. That's what he was saying. So kind of made me a little worried. He liked the the new screen, but I like this, how it's just built in. The other one's like all the way up. It just seems too distracting to me. I'd rather mine. But let me know your thoughts. Would you take this truck, the last of the V6 trusty, over the 4th gen Tacoma, or would you get the 4th gen and spend the extra money, but unsure if it's like reliable really, because nobody really knows too much? But let me know in the comments below. Just wanted to make this video to kind of summarize his long video of what he said about the 4th gen Tacoma, the 2024 TRD Pro. All right, thanks guys, take care.